And in order to be able to help your fellow human being, two of Creator's absolute laws come into play. We don't have the right to play with another human being's life, and we don't have the right to hurt another human being. I had to go into the wilderness to look at that trauma so I could find the light in that darkness in order for me to lead myself out in from the darkness into the light. And there were days I was in the wilderness when I would be sitting out there and saying to myself, I feel like throwing in a towel. I don't want to be doing this no more. And I would, let's say, go back to my life. And then the ancestors would come and say, well, what did you pray for coming out here into the wilderness? And I said, I prayed to help lead and guide the people in their time of pain, need, and suffering. And then they said, well, then how can you do that if you can't even do that for yourself? So the greatest thing you can do right now to help your fellow human being is to heal. Because hurt people will hurt people. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And so that's the greatest thing you can do and the greatest thing that you'll give your partner in life is your authentic self. And that's you in balance emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. And today people wonder why the teachings have become more intense for the people, the trials and tribulations where they're literally falling to their knees. And they're asking themselves, why does this keep happening? Well, because you're not looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly of what happened to you in life. You're not looking to find a balance emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Because these trials and these tribulations are actually blessings in disguise. And people, when they have nightmares, I used to have nightmares, and I thought that's what they were. They weren't nightmares. That was the Creator and the ancestors that I know speaking to me, showing me what I needed to look at to find that balance. But that's where the world has forgotten how to heal. The world has forgotten what healing looks like. The world has forgotten what healing feels like. And that's what I had to go do for myself, because I didn't want to be that guy and play with people's lives or hurt another human being, because I wasn't in a place of balance and I was trying to help them. And that's the hardest thing that people will do in this world, is looking at themselves. That's why they'd rather look outside of themselves instead of looking within. And that's where it begins. But for me, it was 6 years, 24/7, 365 days a year, for 6 years intense. I was living and breathing it. One of my elders had said to me, I've never seen anybody so relentless on his healing. I want to know why you are that way. I said, well, because I'm here to heal. I got tired of being the weekend warrior, and that a weekend warrior in healing. And that's why for 6 years, 24/7, I did it for 6 years intense, because I know each day was a day closer to going home. And I wanted to really understand and appreciate life for really what it is, what it was, and what it is now. So that's what you can do, is heal. That's simple. If you want to be able to be an effective healer, well, heal. The part of it.
Yeah. Well, I like what you said about the being the weekend warrior, but also when you go about it, you cannot be a weekend warrior because you'll never get there.
No, because healing is not a destination, it's a journey. There will come a time on your healing journey, you will know that your subconscious is no longer dictating your words and your actions. You know your subconscious is dictating your words and your actions when you know you're about to do something that's not good for you, but you're going to do it anyway. But now healing is really about learning all over again, all about yourself, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. And you'll know your conscious is dictating when you know the difference between right and wrong. And then you will understand that consequence is real. And what for me I learned was that the Creator owes me nothing in this life. I owe it to myself to become who the Creator created me to be.